Never have we had anything like this. Even after Hurricane Rita, as bad as it was, we rolled up our sleeves, and 6 weeks you couldn't tell that there had been a hurricane, other than we were missing a lot of trees. The debris was almost all gone. Laura didn't damage my house, just my neighbor's trees destroyed my yard and building and pool and everything. And then Delta came through and finished it. We never had water, anything. This house has never flooded. But thanks to that and them washing everything in our drain, the water came up so fast it was a matter of just minutes and our house was full. We didn't even have time to move furniture. But it went all the way into the main house too, at a total of 17 inches.
We've called everybody from DEQ, mayor, city councilman, you name it, police jurors, to find out why they decided to put this in the neighborhood, because it was supposed to be on the outside of the city limits on Lincoln Road, where it wouldn't impact the neighborhood. When we spoke to DEQ, what they said was, since it was a natural disaster, a lot of the rules and regulations don't apply. So evidently our health doesn't apply, because I've seen them throwing. It's not just trees going in their grinder. It was door jams with old paint on it, lead paints, siding, stuff that may have asbestos in it, asbestos sidings and lead paints. That stuff's dangerous. We have to take care of our properties, and we had to do it in the middle of all that dust, and it made a lot of people sick. Everybody was walking around with a sore throat. Everybody was having respiratory issues, breathing problems, you name it. And the worst part was trying to see, because it was so many particles, it would get right in your eye. It was horrible. And it doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon, because they're adding more and more to it.
I put a call into our mayor's office, Mayor Nick Hunter, and I spoke with the secretary and told her our concerns, and she asked if I would like a call back, and I've not received a call back from Mayor Hunter. And as far as effects from it, we cough if we're outdoors. We have to use eye drops because of the particles getting in our eyes, our face. We have to use a mask outside. Mom has pulmonary function disease, so we can't even let her go sit outside. Because of the backup in that gully, we have flooded. We're on concrete now, and Mom is 101 years old, and we've had to pull up her carpet, and we're living in conditions that is just not suitable for her health.
And the canal has been neglected for years. Whatever they don't want, some people, they dump it in the canal, and that keeps the water from draining, so that is really bad. They really need to come and clean that.
We have been here since 1994. We have never flooded, never. We've had water and, get up maybe midway the yard, but we have never flooded. We all say it's due to that trash there, that Mount Trashmore. It all floated, washed it into the little bayou that's back there, Contraband Bayou, and then it jammed that and had nowhere to go, the water, so it come and met us. When it started rising real fast, and we hurried up and grabbed us some clothes, and we had to walk through debris. All that debris over there had floated over here, and all that trash. We had about a foot deep of debris we had to walk through. Pray and hope there was no nails we would step on, and we made it to my brother's house, and we all slept upstairs because all at the bottom of his house was wet water.
The water and all the rain from Delta came, our street filled up so fast and came into our home so fast But once they got it unplugged or gravity drainage kicked in, somebody, it drained out of the house within 2 hours total time. It was over, you know, all out of the house.
I can tell you we're gonna be here till Christmas. They saying afterwards. That I could not tell you. Because I don't know. They don't know. We don't know if we're gonna hit. Remember, we're still in hurricane season. We get hit another. What happened? We can get hit again. I know we're gonna be here a while. That I think. The projection when they said said March, I can see us being here till March. These guys work hard. It's a continuous flow, nonstop. It's not easy, and they don't let them get aggravated. I mean, sometimes the machines might back up because I'm not the only one doing this. There's a lot of us doing it. They could jam up and the machine is not, and they'll fix it. And everybody's patient because they start to think, wait a minute, I'm having a hard day, but no, who's having a hard day is the people who lost everything. Anything like a table, like this table that's mixed in with the branches, it's hard to separate it, so they'll take it to the landfill and they'll crush it. Then they have the one that's organic. That's when they use that again to put it back into the earth. That's mulch. That's going back.
It was so much dust. It was so thick. It literally covered the roofs. The sidewalks were brown. Kirkman Street was full of ground up wood, and a lot of that is the reason why the neighborhood flooded, because it all that ground up wood went in all the drains and the water couldn't get anywhere. So it went in everybody's house for blocks all the way around.
The air quality was so bad from the chipping that my mom and them couldn't hardly breathe and everything. And I mean, it just flowed all over your vehicles and in your house, you know. It was just horrible.
Not our mayor, not our city council, no one wants to admit who okayed it there. They're paid by the loads, by the tonnage, and it was easier to have it just right there and haul everything there, which wasn't easier on us.
Our city leaders, our officials for Lake Charles, they should be really, really working hard to help get the city back, because as long as it's like this, nothing's going to be able to get back to normal. Oh, when the rain comes, we're going to flood again. All the drains are stopped up. If you drive up and down the streets, every single one of them is packed with leaves and debris. They're not going to be able to take in water. Contraband bayou is one big source that takes water because it flows, it gets it out of here, but the whole bayou's stopped up. You look under the bridge, it's filled with trees and trash from the pile that's sitting behind the house. Then nobody's going in there to clean it up. So it's just I'm afraid to put all of the sheetrock and baseboards back on and we get a light rain and flood again. So I mean, it's nerve-wracking. Yeah.